Hello and welcome. This is the first video about my mini Skyrim project. So let's begin. I ripped the game files and made this model printable. It was really easy to modify, so I'll make a full tutorial about this later. The fur will be also a separate video on its own. The easiest model from the series was this Highland Cow, but I didn't want just the cow itself. I already made a custom base from XPS foam, rocks, gravel, sand, aka mud texture paste. There are also other pieces that you can see here, like the citadel skulls, citadel barbed bracken, and some wooden posts from, I don't know, some table decoration. Since I don't have an airbrush, I will blend the paints in between layers with sponging. Now the intro is over, so let's get to painting. I'm using Army Painter Fanatic Paint series. I don't use any pro techniques, just trying all the named paints until I'll get the result I like. The model will be painted with Oak Brown, Tree Ancient, Dried Brown, Fur Brown, Ruddy Umber, and dry brushed with Buffed Hide. If you want, you can use strong skin shade or good old Agrax Earth shade before the dry brushing stage. You will get better details. These paints are also used for the diorama mud and earth textures. You don't need to use all of them, so just pick 3 or 4 paints that you like and use it as a base. Next on the menu are the horns. I'm using obsidian skin, onyx skin, mocha skin, ember skin, dorado skin and quartz skin. These same paints also look like wood. So I'll try to layer these paints for a reference on the wooden posts, and if it doesn't look good, I'll just sponge these paints on top of each other. Let's forward a bit. Bricks use the same paints as the cow itself, just pick 3 to 4 paints and they are done. Plants are painted with woodland camo, camouflage green and dry brushed with necrotic flesh. Use black shade for better details. Stones and gravel are painted with Dusty Skull as undercoat, and after that I just layered Castle Grey and Great Hall Grey, shaded the stones with dark tone or use non-oil, and finally, after it dries, dry brush it with Brain Matter Beige. Painting the rim of the base black is nothing noteworthy, so it's pacing time. In my case, more is better. In this case, the only thing you need is grass, but if you have flowers, you should use them, because there are many flowers around Skyrim. So the best process that works for me is to start slower with PVA glue and add some moss or lichen pieces of foam. It's a kinda stubborn material, so you have to use glue gun or CA glue or instant glue, call it whatever you like. Do not use gel glues for this process. I will use them on a spider diorama some other time. I believe that basing the terrain is the most stressful part of this project, as I want it to look just right with no mistakes. So take your time and try out what you have at your disposal. You can always make even better diorama than the one you have now. So don't worry, take it slow. Once you start, you will see how easy it is. So once you are done with the grass... Wait. Let me do that again. So once you are done with grass stage, you can mask any mistakes by adding tufts to your scene. This is really helpful if you forgot to paint something or if something broke off. Tufts are really powerful. These ones are self-adhesive, but I still add instant glue to the base to make sure it sticks exactly how I want it. It's a bit tedious, but it's worth it. I'm adding brown tundra tufts to the rocky parts of the terrain here and there, to make it look more natural. This is the material that I hate the most. These flowers are fragile and need to be handled with care, so they are the opposite of a material that's easy to use. The flower petals fall off easily, so I might seal them while they are in the box. The same goes for the terra flowers. Whatever. I'm not gonna throw them away, I'll use what I have. This is how it looks like now. I'm going to add more stuff on it, because it's like in any life, it doesn't look nice, it just looks meh. And now, with the power of editing, it is done. I added a lot of foam moss on the rocks and bricks. I also added more flowers and a lot of grass tufts around some bald spots, just like the moss. I'm very happy with this miniature. It may not win any beauty competition, but so won't your mom. But I learned a lot and I feel determined to continue this project. As I said at the beginning, I will go through all the Skyrim's files and I'll make some noteworthy models into miniatures or busts or a table decoration. Maybe I'll even finish it before the Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. If you have a special model from Skyrim, let me know in the comments. I'm currently remaking Kaur's trophy model, but I will do a few tutorials about exporting the game files and the fur in the meantime. Goodbye and thanks for watching.